Hey mate, and welcome to Old Mate Adventures.
Hi, I'm Kel.
And I'm Jed.
In 2021, we quit the grind, sold everything and hit the road for a semi-retirement life.
Follow us as we trek, camp and hunt our way around Australia and beyond. Well, this morning I'm heading out for a fish for most of the day. Don't like my chances of getting anything decent, but I'm going to have a bit of an explore while this wind is on a little bit of a low. Kel has taken a massive one for the team today. We had to get the D-Max serviced, so she's gone into Port Lincoln and then has to pretty much hang around for most of the day because they fit it in for us last minute, so it's kind of like they're just going to fit it in today whenever they can, because we realised by the time we get back into Southwest to our usual mechanic, the service is going to be right on the line of like acceptable. So yeah, we get a oil change done, oil and filter done in between every service anyway, just as an optional, just as me being me, like a little bit extra. But yeah, we just want to get this one done so we don't have to think about it before we head up to the NT. So yeah, Kel's done a massive one, and she's gone into town. She's taken the laptop in there, going to do some editing at the library. And so this is our last day at Fisherman's Point. And I'm not too sure if you can call it Fisherman's Point because there's not much going on. But I do like the ground that we went to the other day. It was over there. There was just not much there, but the ground looked awesome. So yeah, I'm not too sure whether to go straight over there, have a bit of a crack, or try around the corner. I might go over there, fuck it. Yeah, I don't know, it looked, I thought there was going to be a bit more sandy, sort of rocky bottom over here, but lots and lots of weed in about 2.5 metres, so not too sure if it's worth chucking the jig on, or 3, and having a float around, maybe try and pick up a squid. I might try and rig up a couple of rigs that I can trawl for the squid, like have a snapper sinker on the bottom, like a little 1 ounce one, and just a sort of a T, what do you call those things, like a T swivel, and just have the squid jig off the end and just sort of tonk it in gear like I am now, just cover a bit more ground. We'll see. Work out a plan. Alright, I've worked out the plan. I'm going to have a bit of a drift for maybe half an hour on this edge of there's a bit of a mainland right there. There's an island just over there. Yeah, I'll chuck a couple of jigs on and see what I can do. That's just my old faithful white one. Little dial one there. Give that a crack. Chuck her on a float here. Just had a seal pop his head up, sea line maybe, right next to me. Of course now he's, oh there he is. Hey buddy. Don't know why I whistled at him. Jesus, scared the shit out of me. hopefully he's hunting down squid. Oh, there he is. Hey mate, look at that, that's awesome. How you going? And the other one I'm using here is just a redhead style one. Haven't had much luck on this one. It looks the goods, but yeah, I thought it would be as good as old Whitey, but not to happen yet. But anyway, I'm still going to persist with it, because you never know. Oh, it's lovely squid ground. We're just not drifting very quick, so double jig action. Might be keep talking about trawling, but might be time to set up those trawl rigs and trawl for squid. Come on, oh Whitey, no cracking. Woohoo! Oh shit! Oh fucking hell! She's no cracking, but Kel's little orange jig came through again. Lovely. Good one to start the morning off. If I can get a couple of them, I'd be stoked. Only small-ish, but it'll do. I might set up the trawl rigs to trawl for these. I've had a couple of hits already. And karate chop him before he puts ink everywhere. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. No cracking, but he'll do. Woo! Squid fest. Yeah, he's about the same size as the last one. No monsters, but a feed nonetheless, and good bait. I'm just about out of bait, so that's bloody lovely. And he fucking catapulted ink all over the boat. Chuck him on ice. All right, we're officially trawling. I'm just going to set this one up. Got a squid jig out there with a 1 ounce sinker going down, and then like a line going out with the squid jig. And then I sort of set the drag. So if a squid takes off with it, I'll hear it and burp burp. Just means you can cover a bit more ground and keep the squid jig down. Sometimes you just got to adjust the sinkers to suit the depth you're in and the speed you're going, just out of neutral. Ideally you want to keep the sinker just off the bottom. That's what I've found in the past. Anyway, I'll swap this one over. Let's see how we go. Alright, just tonk this in gear. And yeah, just let this sucker out. Make sure it's not tangled. On the trawl. On the trawl. Yeah, come on. He's a bit better one, I think. Just pull him in slow. Only the same sort of size. Yeah, just get him in the boat. Old Whitey for the win. Third squid, number 3. How good's that? They're all in the same size. They're not overly massive. The old Whitey come through. Oh, I think, oh, he's trying to squirt me and put him out of his misery. And yeah, I'll keep trawling. Yeah. Sweet. All right, I'll keep trawling. Got 3, so I've got a feed now. I'm absolutely stoked with that. It's been a lot of hard work to get just a feed. First world problem, but especially on a Tuesday. This is lovely. done another drift and nothing. So yeah, I marked a bit of sandy ground around the corner here where I picked up that last squid. My hat is just holding in there. It's a bit broken. Yeah, so I'm going to punch around the corner, and that sea breeze is just coming in. All the yachts are out, which is a pretty good sign that it's probably going to get a little bit windier. But yeah, I've marked a bit of ground around the corner there. It's sort of like 3.5, 4 meters deep. Bit of sand, bit of rock, bit of weed, all that sort of stuff. I got a bit of fresh bait now. I'll use a couple of those squid tentacles. Drop a couple of little paternosters down and see if we can pick up a fish on the bottom. Right, yeah, give that a shot. See if there's any fish around. Never know, never know. A heap of garfish have come in, so I'm going to release Simon's weapon. Herring are in there too, but we'll see what happens. I'll chuck this bad boy on. Yeah, just float that out there. Probably catch herring straight up. Yep. Oh, herring. Here's a little one. Jesus, they're small. Garfish all around the rig. Heaps of them. Nothing super hungry. Yeah. On. First gar. Yay. Only a small one. Nice. I'll let him go. Good fun. Come on. Garfish. Yeah. Oh. Oh, here's a bit bigger one. They go off, eh? Yeah, there's just millions of garfish around me. I'd put Simon's gar rig on and yeah, catching a heap, but they're all pretty small and nothing really much on the bottom. I've had a bottom rig on for the whole time, and every now and then it just catches a salmon trout or a herring. No whiting or anything in that calibre, but yeah, I might switch over to the Hezza Slayer lures and trawl this bank, sort of drop off, and maybe pick up half a dozen Hezzas and then head back over to camp, which is literally straight over there. Head back over there, and Kel probably won't be too far away, about another hour or so, and she'll have the D-Max back. So I'll, yeah, I'll trawl for a few Hezzas, hopefully pick up a few of them, and then I'll have a heap for the smoker now. It'll be good. If I get a few more, I might even keep a few for dinner. which would be lovely. But you don't, yeah, nothing big here. There's no big stuff. Yeah. Anyway, shit happens. I'll sort all this mess out. I've got shit everywhere at the moment, and have a bit of a clean up and go for a trawl. Maybe a herring. Oh yeah, oh I think so. Not a big one. Oh, hit and miss, he was tiny. This one, old Goldie's gone off. Oh shit. Ah, oh look at all the bait fish. Shit. Little Hezza, I think. Baby Hezza. Tiny. There you go, mate. Oh. It's surprisingly a bit of a challenge to even get a Hezza. And if you do get them in, they're usually pretty small. I kept 2, which were just normal size, but yeah, the wind's calmed off again, which is good. I thought it was going to get choppy there for a minute. I might actually punch over to the other side, have a bit of a look around the point sort of thing, see what that swell's doing. Might have a little trawl around the front there. If not, I'll just buzz back, clean everything up, and by that time Kel will be back for sure. Kel's coming to retrieve me. See how she goes. She doesn't like driving on soft sand, so this will probably be the softest she's driven on. She'll be right. She'll just send it. Send it. Just going to do this rub for the meat that I've had in the fridge pretty much for a day now. I didn't do it this morning because I went fishing. So yeah, I'll just sort it out now. It's just pretty basic. It's just salt, pepper, coriander seed, and a little bit of barbecue rub, barbecue seasoning. I just don't put too much barbecue seasoning in it because it overpowers it a little bit. And we've got bees everywhere at the moment. I just washed the motor, and yeah, they're loving life. I'll put it back in the fridge for a couple of hours, and then tonight I'll hang it all in bucket or bill, and it'll sort of drip dry tonight, and then tomorrow's probably start drying out. It'll probably take about 4 days, I reckon, in bucket or bill at this temperature. Maybe 5 days, 4 or 5 days. Cool, I'll sort her out. Get out of it. Ah. Don't get underneath me thong, you fucking idiot. I haven't got any fancy salt, so just plain old salt. Get out of it. Coriander. Just using a bit of that stuff there. Don't want to go too crazy. The original sort of South African biltongs, they do a third pepper, a third salt, and a third coriander. I think the coriander just gives it a little bit overpowering sort of stuff. Just got it going on there, just give it a bit of a mixture. Smells good anyway. Old bee will come in for a bit of a drink, thinking it's water. Sweet. I'll just empty out all the liquid out of the container, pat it dry and start putting the seasoning and the meat back in here. Put the meat on, sprinkle a bit of seasoning on it. I'll chuck the lid back on this and then put it in the fridge for a couple of hours, and then it'll be pretty much ready to go straight into Buckaday Bill. I was slack last night and forgot about the meat while I was cooking dinner. I was going to do it, but anyway, it's been in the fridge for last night, just with the rub and all the marinade on it. So I'm going to hang the meat in Buckaday Bill on the lid and then put it in the D-Max. Today we're just travelling just a couple of 100 Ks, not even 150, something like that. When I stop travelling for the day, I'll just check it, pop the lid, just make sure all the pieces aren't touching each other, readjust if needed. It's pretty good, it's all soaked in. It's pretty good. We're just finishing packing up at Fisherman's Point. We're just going to do a little bit of stock up and top up with fuel and everything in Port Lincoln, and possibly go to a brewery just for a couple of beers at lunchtime. Empty the dunny, fill the water, and then head to Farm Beach for a couple of nights. Then to Elliston for a couple of nights, then on to Venus Bay. We have left Fisherman's Point in Port Lincoln National Park, or Lincoln National Park. Just got to dump me big poos off and fill up the water and do a bit of posting of rigs, and then we're going to have a beer at the brewery. We're going to have a couple of beers. So we've stalled it. We left right at
super late.
Yeah, probably the latest we've ever left anything, I think. Just so we could have time at right, we're in town, and not be super early at the pub or the brewery going.
Be that guy.
Let me in. So we've spent 4 nights at Fisherman's Point. Pretty good spot. It was. We had a good little campsite. It's about $21 a night, which is probably the steepest we've had in South Australia in terms of like sort of off-grid, not really free camping, but yeah, it was pretty good though. Super soft beach to launch your boat. We almost got stuck once, but I still had my tyres at 25, so that was my bad. Cool. The Savo, we are driving into Farm Beach, not too far away from Coffin Bay, just to the west of it. We just got about 10 Ks at dirt road just to get in here, which is pretty good. Haven't even let down the tyres, a little bit naughty, but the road's pretty graded and smooth. We're going to get there for a couple of nights, go check it out. There's another spot just west of Farm Beach, is Gallipoli Beach. We'll go check that out as well. That's where they filmed the movie Gallipoli.
Something like that.
Oh,
Good?
had 2 beers, now it's time for a nannering. It's only like $10 a night or whatever. So we'll check that out and do a couple of nights here, and then a couple of nights at Elliston, which will be hot, long showers.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
good.
washing. Cheers.
Cheers. It's loose walking on this beach, thinking that if this is even half true of how steep it is actually at Gallipoli, to think you front up to a beach in a war zone and you've got to climb that. It's loose to think that that was a strategical move. It didn't obviously work out very well, but yeah, it is crazy steep. And to think you had to
do it under fire.
Do it under fire, under enemy fire, and yeah. Anyway,
insane.
Pretty mad, and mass respect.